I never thought I would utter these words. These are usually Kendrick's words. But Lauren Betts, here we come. My Lord, Lauren Betts, here we come.
Could be 80
Jesus Christ.
It's an internal decision.
Man, boy, is it.
Either way, that's the Burrow
44-point game losing by 1 point to this game tonight.
Either way, that's the barrel of the gun that no point in it. The Wings are looking at. They're looking at a top 2 pick in the draft, one or the other. So we know that's eventually happen after the Wings suffer a disappointing defeat to the hands of the LA Sparks, despite a big time effort by Paige Beckers in that game with 44 points, the highest scoring mark of the season by any player, the highest scoring mark, top of the highest scoring mark by any rookie in that game. The Wings losing on a last game shot by what's her name? Kelsey Plum. The Wings back at it again tonight into PCP. The CPC. And get absolutely run out of the gate. You knew it was gonna be a bad night for Paige. Nobody guards her. Nobody guards her like the Storm. That's gonna be a long defender. And you can bet that she was tired after. She's been logging a lot of minutes. She only played, I think, about 27 minutes tonight, but it didn't matter. The Wings were down early, down often in the first half. What was it? Paige played 22 minutes. She did score double figures, so she kept that streak alive. But yeah, in the second half it got ugly and awfully. In that one as the Storm just run away with it by 35. No challenge. Just I guess you could say right now we just say let Paige play a few minutes and get these games out the way. I don't know if you want to call it the organic tank, but that kind of looks like where we are now. We in organic tank mode, and I'm all right with that. Because like you said, Lauren or AZ, like I put in the group chat, here we come. We are on our way.
There's been a lot of dispute on Twitter. Mama Dorothy apparently said bringing AZ here would be a distraction, and I gotta agree with Mama Dorothy. I don't think AZ being here would be good for the good, because if they do that, it's gonna be about Paige and AZ the whole time.
Well, it's an internal decision. Whatever Paige wants, Paige gets. That's all.
Yeah, no, we shouldn't. We should give Paige whatever she wants, except that.
Well, it better not be up to if she wants AZ here.
And to tell the truth, don't you want to see a situation where Paige crosses AZ over and scores on her for 2 points?
They may break them up. I don't know if their Paige would be too happy about that.
I think bringing them on the same team would break them up.
Listen. I said it for AZ seems to enjoy it here. She's here more often than any Dallas Wing is anyway. So she basically changed the area. She basically changed the phone number, area code, phone number to 817. So she basically is a Texan anyway. So listen, whatever happens, we know that they're going to get a high draft pick because this season's lost. Like I said, they were eliminated from the playoff contention last game, officially eliminated. And came out with just got obliterated by a team that's trying desperate to make the playoffs, as we saw. No, this time it's how bad it was, Walt. The Storm lost by 35. The Storm beat the Wings by 35, and nobody and no starting player for the Seattle Storm scored in double digits. Nobody scored in double digits. No starter for Seattle scored in double digits. And you lost by 35. God dang, thank you. I ain't never heard of that. I ain't never heard of a starting squad.
That mean you got your ass kicked as a group effort.
I ain't never you lose by that much and no starter on the opposing team scored double figures. Let's see. NECA, she had 4. Gabby Williams had 9. Um, Marga Beggar, Mag Beggar had 6. Skylar Diggins had
What the
6.
fuck
And
was this, Bruce?
but you had Malonga, the second overall pick in this past draft. She had 22. You had Erica Wheeler. She had 17. You had Mitchell. She had 11. Um, let's see who else. Brown had 8 off the bench. Cook had, Brown had 5 off the bench. Cook had 5 off the bench. And Holmes had 2. So basically, you got your behind kicked by Malonga, Wheeler, and Mitchell. 3 bench players basically beat you down tonight. As once again, the Seattle Storm beat the Dallas Wings by a score of 95-60. The Wings now falling to 9-28. Most losses in the W, and the Seattle Storm improved to 19-18. Next up for the Wings, as I'm trying to see right here, I can get it right here.
Oh, it's
Okay,
the
here we
Valkyries
go.
on Sunday. Still waiting on my email to be
Next
approved.
up for
I
the
can go.
Wings, are the Sunday afternoon. As
Yeah,
the
still waiting on my
Valkyries are
approval.
in
Still
a
waiting on my
game right
approval to
now
come back
with
in the
the
PPC.
Phoenix Mercury. I don't know what the score is on that. Yeah, the Valkyrie are trailing the Phoenix Mercury 41-31. That's on Ion. Valkyrie Vision Phoenix. So next up for the
I am.
Wings are the Valkyrie.
One thing I'm
And
excited about right now is
then
that this Ion stuff is coming to an end here pretty soon. There will be no more Friday nights Ions. I can probably have my Friday nights back, and I don't have to deal with Ion anymore.
and then the Wings back at home on Wednesday to face the Connecticut Sun. Then Friday, the Wings on Ion. That's the last game on Ion this season for the Wings. Will be in Atlanta to face the Dream. That'll be next Friday, a week from now. And then the Wings on NBA TV on September the 1st. That's against the Minnesota Lynx.
Labor Day.
The Lynx, the Lynx probably will have everything clinched, but knowing when we saw how the Wings got the behind kicked over, the Wings backups probably by then could probably beat the hell out of the Wings. The Lynx backups by then could probably beat the hell out of the Wings. So yeah, man, that's what you got coming up. But as we go through tonight's game, let's get back on tonight's game.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, man, it was no fight. I think all the fight was out of them after the LA game. You just basically they basically just walked through the game. Like I said, you had a lot of players retired. I think
it's time to consider sitting Page at this point. You know, what's the point?
A lot of players retired. I see. You had a lot of players out with injury.
Wait, whoa! Did you say a lot of players retired? What did they do the other night in that Sparks game that they retired? What are they tired from? They didn't do anything. Page scored all the points.
Listen, man.
I mean,
you
said it on the group text.
You can get
Page had to score 45 for them to win. 44. So you said if she was scoring, she just gave you one more point, they win, huh?
Well, one more point. One more point, they win in overtime. One more point, they win overtime, and then they had a chance to win. Still win, but she gave you 44. Yeah, that's how bad it was. As you look at the Wings, ball, Maddie, she had 12 and 5. Paige, like I said, she had 11. That was the only players in double figures. The rest of them, Lulu, she seems to be going off the she's going to be following the Mozzie train, the Mozzie Smith train. We'll talk about him a little later. She only had 3 points in this game. Burger, she hopefully if there's a guy, she won't be on this team next season. She only had 4 points. Haley Jones, I'm sorry, she had 10 rebounds. But she was a minus 23. She only had two points in this game, 2 assists. But she did have a walk. She did improve. She only had one personal foul in this game, so she improved from last game.
Way to go, Haley.
Then Hines Allen, she was a minus 20. Yeah, she was a minus 20. She had 5 points. This new girl they brought in, Okonkwo, 8 points. They also had Diamond Miller had 8 points, and Zaza she had 7 points.
You know what? Since let's just get into the stats and facts. I mean, hell, we're already here. Just getting to the stats and facts. I mean, my lord.
I'm still figuring how bad you got to be. Well, a team whole starting roster don't even get a double figure. You still lose by 35.
Yeah. That is embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, let's get to the stats and facts of this 35-point defeat by the hands of the Seattle Storm to the Dallas Wings. I'll tell you why. The Seattle Storm shoot 56% in this game, but the Wings shoot 30% overall. Also, the Seattle Storm are 8 of 21 from 3 for 38%. Meanwhile, the Wings were 4 out of 23 for 17%. Yeah, that's a good way to get beat by 35, shooting 30% from the field overall and 17% from 3. Free throws, Seattle Storm were abysmal. They went 23 times, only making 15 of them. They didn't matter. I mean, my God, if they'd have shot 80% from the free throw, it may have been a 50-point defeat. They were 15 out of 23 for 65%. Meanwhile, the Wings were 16 out of 19 for 84%. Wings did out-rebound them overall, 36-30. Offensive boards also on the advantage Wings 8-2. Assists, my God, Walt. The Wings only had 9 assists in this game. That's it. Just 9 assists. To the Seattle Storm 25. Steals 8-3, advantage Seattle. Blocks 7-0, advantage Seattle. Well, this has been an Achilles heel for the Wings all season. Turnovers. They had 18 of them to only 8 for Seattle. And with those 18, the Dallas Wings gave up 21 points off of them. Meanwhile, Seattle's 8 turnovers, they only gave up 3 points. Fast break points, Dallas got destroyed, 24-7. And points in the paint, they got obliterated. Well, 48-28, which means there's no paint presence. Lauren, here we come. There's no paint presence in the middle. There hasn't been none all season long for the Dallas Wings. Largest lead in this game was actually 37 for the Seattle Storm. Compared to the Wings had a lead, they had a 5-point lead in the game. I'm trying to see how they did that. It must have been early in the first quarter. Let's move on to the box score, if you will. For the Dallas Wings, we'll re-mention it again, unfortunately. Madison, 29.
Please, Harry, begin.
She was 6 of 12 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. She had 5 boards. She was a minus 19, had 12 points. Lulu, 24 minutes, 1 of 5 overall from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. She had 7 boards, 2 assists, 1 steal. She was a minus 9, had 3 points. Berger, 31 minutes, 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 4 boards, 3 assists. She was a minus 29 in this game, had 4 points. Paige Beckers, 22 minutes, that's all she played. 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 1 assist. For all those wondering, she did still hold on to her double-digit streak at 11 points. So she still has that. It wasn't broken. She finished up. She was a minus 17 in the game. Haley Jones, like I said, she didn't improve. She only picked up 1 foul, but she only had 2 points in this game. She was a minus 23 in this game. She had 2 assists and 10 boards overall. She was 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3 in 24 minutes. Hines Allen, 17 minutes. She was 1 of 5 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3. She had 5 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal. She was a minus 20. She had 5 points. Okongwu, 9 minutes. She was 3 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 1 rebound. She was minus 10. had 8 points. Diamond Miller, 23 minutes, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. She had 2 rebounds, 1 assist. She was a minus 24. She had 8 points also. And Zaza, 21 minutes, 3 of 13 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3. My God, what a bad shooting night. She had no rebound, no assists, no steals. So I guess she was doing her Tim Hardaway, but she was just straight jacking, trying to get him in. She was a minus 24. She finished up with 7 points. For the Seattle Storm, Nneka, she had 22 minutes, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. She had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. She's a plus 19, had 4 points. Gabby Williams, 9 points. She was a plus 13. 1 block, 1 assist, 5 boards in this game. 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 21 minutes. Matt Bagger, 21 minutes, 3 of 4 from the field, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. She's a plus 15, 6 rebounds. Skylar Diggins, 19 minutes, 2 of 7. This is a glorified preseason game. 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. We thought the Cowboys finished up their preseason when we ain't just getting started with theirs. She had 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. She was a plus 14 on the night. She had 6 points. And Sykes, 22 minutes, 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 6 of 9 from the free throw line. She had 1 rebound, 5 assists. She was a plus 21, had 8 boards. Holmes, 5 minutes, 1 of 1 from the field, 2 points, plus 7. She had 1 board. Malonga, she's my bFb, DFW player of the game. 30 minutes, 22 points. She's a plus 28. She had 9 rebounds in the game, 2 assists, 3 blocks. She's 10 of 12 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She's my bFb, DFW player of the game, Malonga. Erica Wheeler, 20 minutes, 6 of 8 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. She had 4 assists, 2 steals. She was a plus 15, had 17 points. Mitchell, 21 minutes, 5 of 7 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. She had 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. She was a plus 21 in the game. She had 11 points. And Brown, 12 minutes, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. She had 2 rebounds, 2 assists. She was a plus 14. She also had a block. She had 5 points. Cook, 7 minutes, 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. She had 1 assist. She was a plus 8, had 5 points in this game. And well, that's your stats and facts of this 95-60 defeat on the hands of the Seattle Storm. They proved the 19-18. The Dallas Wings with the most losses in the W dropped to 9-28. Next up for the Wings, a afternoon game back at the CPC against the Golden State Valkyrie on Sunday afternoon. Walt, back to you.
I'm looking to be in the building for that game. Come Sunday afternoon, if I can.
On a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. Listen, we've got the post-game interviews if we want to run those real quick because we definitely don't. They weren't highlights, so we
Is anybody gonna be up there with Coach? Bad as they played, they didn't have. They didn't have some Seattle Storm players up there with Coach.
Yeah, we got some. Yeah, we got some people here with them. So hold on one second. Here's the post-game interview. My Lord. Shout out to Grant Abscess for this video. May God bless his soul for this. But here's the post-game interview for tonight's loss.
You hanging in there.
It was a tough game offensively with no quarters hitting 20 points. Just what were some of the things that Seattle did well to contain the offense?
Yeah, I mean, I think, they're a very physical team. We kind of let that, push us off our mark a little bit. And we obviously had a tough night shooting the ball. We got enough shots. We just weren't able to put the ball in the basket as a whole. And sometimes that happens, but really defensively, we just got to be a little bit better.
Just for either player, when you guys look at Dominique and just everything she brings, I just get your thoughts on her as a player?
Yeah, she's a really good young player, and you could just tell just by how she's doing right now, she's going to be really good in the future. And that's just a testimony to her and everything she has put in. And she's going to be in the league for a very, very long time.
Good. Rob on the Zoom.
Thanks, Rob T. Youngson, the podium finish. My question's for Maddie and Diamond. Maddie, as the season winds down, how are you using your voice to help keep the spirits upbeat and determined for the team over these final 7 games? And Diamond, with this homestand underway, what are some ways this young team can shake off tonight's loss and come with a fresh mindset, not only for Sunday, but for the stretch run ahead?
I think for me, just trying to keep everyone together. We still have, I think, 7 games left, so you just want to go out and compete. You want to be the best version of yourself as a team every single night. I think being in my 3rd year, I've had a lot of different roles on teams, so this is probably the most vocal I've been. So just trying to use my voice in spots when it helps.
A question for either player. You had a very hard-fought battle with the Sparks just a few days ago. Did you feel like there was any fatigue or lingering from that last game into tonight?
Maddie.
Yeah, it's a crazy schedule. I think, everyone has been saying that around the league. It feels like every day is a game, which is, great. Who doesn't love game days? But at the same time, you need your body to rest and recover. You're flying, you're on different, time zones, stuff like that. So, the games take a lot out of you, especially going wire to wire with them, 2 nights ago.
That's perfect.
Diamond, just what are some things that you feel or you could be improved or just takeaways from this game going into Sunday's game?
I definitely think just our defense and being able to stop people. Our closeouts weren't the best today, including me, and so they were getting drives, even though they're drivers. And I guess that we just got to know scout better and who we're closing out to, and just protecting the paint. I don't know how many points they had in the paint, but I think it was a good amount. And yeah, we got to protect the paint.
Diamond, just to kind of follow up on what I was saying with the schedule, I mean, it's the end of the season. You guys have this condensed time to finish. How do you kind of push through the physical exhaustion and the grind when you're coming down to the wire here?
I think we have goals as a team that we still want to accomplish in the next game. So that's all the motivation we really need. And we believe in one another, and today didn't go our way, but we know we could get it the next game, and that's the motivation, is being better than this game and hoping to get a W.
Please, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We're set here with Chris. Other questions?
What were just your general takeaways from the game tonight?
All credit to Seattle, right? They came out and played like they're fighting for a playoff spot. They were physical. They disrupted us. They definitely disrupted our offensive rhythm. You just saw how good they can be. All that rim protection, when you do beat that first line of defense, you got trees waiting for you at the rim. And I thought we challenged them a ton and maybe missed some kickouts. But I do think some of it was self-inflicted too. Like, we've just got to be better from the start, right? We're missing a bunch around the rim. So, a different start, maybe that's a different game. So credit to Seattle. They came out and they dictated that game. We've got to learn from it, and we've got to continue to grow and be better.
I know you can't use it as an excuse. It's professional basketball, but a lot of things you talked about, missing around the rim, the slow closeouts, different things like that, it can be physical exhaustion. And with your schedule and coming down to the end of the season, I know there's not much you can do, but what can you try to do to get as much freshness into your athletes as possible?
Yeah, just, they continue to respect the process of being a pro. So, as soon as the game is over, the recovery process starts, right? We have a tremendous staff that pours into them. They're doing everything they can post-game. And then tomorrow, everything we can do to get them ready to play a 3 o'clock game on a Sunday. So there's just so much that goes into getting their body's ready. But then, the mind is another piece of it too. So all that exhaustion, how can you get them to a good state of mind to be able to lock in, retain information, and execute, because some of that fatigue physically shows up mentally, right? And that shows up with lapses in scouting report and failure to do what we wanted to do in stretches.
Okay.
Coach, Paige was coming off a historic 44-point game. What did Seattle do tonight to slow her down defensively?
Yeah, I thought they were extremely physical with her, number one. They threw a lot of bodies at her on ball screens. I thought Sykes did a good job on her. They were just really physical with her. It was really tough for her to move and get touches. And then when she got touches, there's multiple bodies at her, so they're going to challenge her to make the right play over and over. No doubt there's some hangover from a performance like that, but she'll be the first to tell you no excuses. She could have been better, and we all could have been better together, trying to use that physicality to our advantage. We just, turnover, like when we tried to burn it and use it against us, it was just half a second late, half a inch short, right? You saw all these turnovers that it's just a game of inches, but again, credit to Seattle for their physicality and their toughness to dictate that game.
How some of the hardship this season has helped you grow as a coach, and then also maybe personally too?
Yeah, that's no fun. Like the fans don't deserve that, and our team feels it the worst. So everyone knows that and feels that. But being able to continue to take the positives out of that, even when it doesn't seem like there are any positives, feeling how bad that feels and just wanting to not feel that way again. And so, reflecting and then going forward, what are the moments here where we can get it back and kind of change things? So we'll stay together. That locker room is together, right? They know that was a poor effort and we have to be better. The schedule, but it's also the good thing about the schedule.
With Lee out tonight, obviously it's tough when you have a lack of center depth and you're going up against a player like Dominique. Just kind of what went into preparing for Dominique tonight?
Yeah, I mean, she's going to be really good, right? I mean, her size and length and speed up and down the floor, it was in transition a lot early, and then when she got going, now she's catching on rolls and they're posting her up, and we really, we couldn't push her out enough, and then we came with some doubles, but when she can get deep catches like that and just turn and score quick, she can turn over top of some of our smaller defenders. So she had a great night. She's a good player, but we can do a better job just with early physicality, ball pressure on the perimeter, and then being more aggressive when we do send two bodies to help our undersized post.
Great. Maddie finished in double figures again today. Just what are you seeing from her as a relief option?
Yeah, a good, another scoring threat there on the floor. She's been consistent with that since she's been back, and we need that, right? We need some more scoring around Paige. It's just the reality of it when you look up and down that lineup. It's just, where are we going to get some consistent scoring? And so right now, Maddie's been doing that for us at the 3 and the 4. So again, just love. Today it was on the old boards, right? She was good there in the first half, really crashing, getting us second possessions, keeping it close for us, and then just continues to be a good cutter off ball. And then it's just playing the chess game, right? You got to see, right? Teams matching up with posts on her at times when her and Haley are playing together. So just kind of mixing and matching her out on the perimeter and still finding ways to get her around the basket where she is so efficient.
What's up, Coach? We'll go with here first, then we'll come back to you.
You got an extended look at Diamond today. What are you seeing from her development and how she's kind of fitting into the system as, a player that's potentially signed beyond this year?
Yeah, just another great young piece with tremendous upside. Her length and athleticism, just the versatility that she brings on the defensive end, can guard multiple positions. And we tried some different things with her, right? We put her on some smaller guards. We switched with her size and length and asked her to battle. And then offensively, I just still getting comfortable with our spacing and timing and cutting, but continue to find opportunities for her to be able to attack downhill and put pressure on the rim.
Andrew.
Coach, with you doing the same thing and getting the same results game after game after game, what is that drastic thing that it would take to finish out the rest of the seasons?
Staying together, just sticking together and staying true to the process over and over again. I mean, you're bound to have a game like that with a young group that we have, and credit to Seattle again. It's the ability to now be resilient, to stay together, to learn from it, and to come out with a different effort and energy here against Golden State on Sunday.
Go to Rob on the Zoom.
Thanks, Rob T. on the podium finish. Coach, you mentioned throughout this how Seattle's physicality and toughness dictated the game tonight. So how can the team use that as a learning moment to bring more of that edge into the game plan in the last 7 games?
Yeah, and again, I thought we did early. I thought we tried to establish a physicality, but there was a quick whistle early, and we were fouling. Like it's a balance, right? And just trying to establish a physicality with a young group, but what that looks like without fouling, like finding the discipline within that. There's a way to do it, and you see it with the veterans of this league that can really get into you without fouling. So we're learning, and again, that was a good. We'll take that from this game.
Coach, thank you.
Kendrick, we got some breaking news right now.
Yeah.
You're not gonna believe this, but the streak is over. The streak is definitely over, Kendrick, as the Dallas Cowboys have defeated the Atlanta Falcons. The streak is over. The Cowboys are no longer winless in the preseason. They got one of them.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations. Maybe go drink some Ovaltine or something. They can do it. But now we got that breaking news out the way, Walt. So excited that the Dallas Cowboys can say they won something in the month of August, other than bad headlines. But going back to right quick with the Wings.
Just keep talking.
Going back to the Wings, it's kind of tough, man. Listen, your season ended in LA off that Kelsey Plum runner. They were still mathematically alive, even though they wasn't, but they officially got eliminated. Them in Chicago. And right now they're in the place of where you just evaluating young players. Like I said before, Walt was right. Listen, I don't know how much Paige is going to play left. I think that game she had in LA pretty much sold up the Rookie of the Year for her. If I was the Wings, I'd maybe suit up maybe for the Valkyrie game and maybe the Connecticut game, and then that's it. I wouldn't bring back Enrique. If you have any intents of signing her back, like I guess
you ain't seen Enrique the rest of the season. That's
then there's no need to bring her back and have her get an injury. As you see a lot of injuries going around late in the season. And you saw Sophie Cunningham tear her knee up. You won't see her till late in the season.
What is it Sophie has? Did we have it confirmed what happened to Sophie?
I think she got a torn ligament somewhere.
Jesus Christ! Don't even bring Caitlin Clark back at this point.
But she's done. And as I put on the group chat, if you saw Fee, she wasn't too broken up about it. so
about Fee.
Yeah, I put it on the group chat. When she talking about Sophie Cunningham, she wasn't too broken up about her injury.
She didn't seem too bothered or phased about it, is what you're saying?
Yeah. So
wow.
Sophie Cunningham's not very liked around the league. She's a dirty player.
Yeah, she said she got fined for her comments about Paige the other day.
Yeah.
And we know that you're leading the way on that Sophie Cunningham hate train. I mean,
apparently I may be leading the way, but I'm not alone.
Didn't say you were alone.
so I'm not the only one on it, but it seems to be getting growing and growing by the second. But going back to coach, right now it's just about finishing out the string. Find out what you can get for some other players. To see if you can find out some what your young players got. It's unfortunate that JJ had her season probably would end it in LA with that injury she had, hyperextension on her knee. It's probably gonna keep her out the rest of the way. But seeing what you have in Lulu, see what you have in Zaza, a couple of Diamond Miller who you traded for, and some more young pieces, and finishing it out. Like I said, probably gonna listen. If the Wings get one more win, the rest of the way they're doing good because, like I said, they got one of the toughest schedules to go left. Left to go with basically the only winnable game is a basic game that they be favored in is against Connecticut next week. The rest of the way they got the Lynx. They have teams like Phoenix still going. Some more teams. I think they finished up with Seattle. Seattle won the series 3-1. But some more Atlanta, some more teams that'll fight for playoff spots as we go. Speaking of that, as I want to go to around the association, if you will. As we talked about this game, the Lynx come back and beat the Indiana Fever 95-90 in that game without fee. So they in their 2-game losing streak. And also on Ion as we speak, the Phoenix Mercury are leading the Valkyrie 55-47. That's late in the third on Ion. On Saturday, if anybody wants to see some WNBA basketball on CBS, at 1 p.m. Central Time, the Atlanta Dream hosts the New York Liberty, and then we also have the Aces and the Washington Mystics at 2 p.m. That's not televised, but on CBS Network, not CBS, but CBS Network at 3, all afternoon games. The Chicago Sky play the Connecticut Guns. Chicago Sky coming off an upset win against the Liberty. What was that last night? Getting an upset win, and then on Sunday, to finish out the weekend, Seattle Storm go to Washington to play them. That'll be a 2 p.m. game. We also have, like we said, the Wing and the Valkyrie. There'll be a local game on Channel 29, KFA. Good luck. And then we have on CBS Network a home and home, I guess you say, the Indiana Fever, who lost to the Lynx in Indiana, head to Minnesota to play the Lynx. That'll be at Sunday at 6 p.m. on the CBS Sports Network channel.
Thank you for that. While you promote that, Kendrick, I have something that I would like to promote. If you could here, please, sir. But I don't think so. We're back. We're live. September 4th, Thursday night. Preseason game. I'm sorry, not preseason. First game of the season. Pre-game show is back. Halftime show is back. Post-game show is back. We're going to be live. We got young Dylan from Nickelodeon joining us on the pre-game show. It's going to be a fun night.
Hold on. Well, hold on. I see young Dylan. I see myself. I see Cham. I see Walt. I didn't know we had Richie Rodriguez. Is that supposed to be Tomas?
That is Tomas.
I thought that was Richie Rodriguez, man. Oh, Richie, man. I ain't seen him in 5 years with each other show, man.
Oh, man. Look, join us September 4th. Pre-game, halftime, and post-game show. We're going to be live getting that thing going at about 6:30, 7 o'clock for the pre-game show. Like I said, we're going to have young Dylan on. It's going to be a fun night. We're back, Kendrick. Come watch.
Oh, man, yeah, man. It's great to see this vamped up preseason game. Last preseason game.
Whoa! It's not preseason. It's regular season.
But the way
First
it's
game
going,
of the season.
where it's going, it's gonna be preseason for a long time. I don't know when we're gonna start this season. Join us though. Cowboys, Eagles.
Join us live September 4th for the Cowboys versus Eagles pre-halftime post-game show live right here on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. And also Facebook. You can watch us too now.
Yeah, unless some shocking circumstances, I should be in studio for that one.
Oh, there you go. It's live. It is going to be a good night.
And also, guys, I don't know if I'm jumping the gun here. We will be. I guess Walter has made it confirmed to me. We will be back at the. I guess we call Cowboy Tailgate 2025 this season. For the Cowboys home opener, against Jackson Dart. He'll probably be starting by the time the Giants get to Dallas. Jackson Dart and the New York Football Giants. So make sure you join us there too. We'll be tailgating. What you got?
Yeah, that's the 12 o'clock game. Yeah, if that don't put butts in seats, Jackson Dart.
Yeah, Jackson Dart, man.
That'll put some butts in seats.
But
man,
quarterback in the division.
As we switch gears over here to the Dallas Cowboys, as they take on the Atlanta Falcons tonight and get a win tonight, Kendrick. Big game tonight for them.
Well, I guess you're going to say it's a big game is that the Cowboys won it, but no starters played except if you were Mozzie Smith. You were playing this game.
Not good. That is not good.
And if you're Mozzie Smith and you've just been 2 years removed being the first pick of the first overall pick for the Cowboys, and you're playing in this meaningless game, then that means you are on the chopping block. So we'll have to see on Tuesday. We'll find on Tuesday if he got chopped off the block or he still or he got a thing of reprieve. Last minute reprieve. But the Cowboys win 31-13. They're improving their record to 1-2. The Falcons dropped to 0-3. Like I said, no starters. It was just basically it was more people. It was more players in jerseys and shorts over there than the actual players actually suited up in this game.
It looked like everybody had on a Michael Parsons jersey tonight, if I saw that correctly.
Yeah, man, and Michael Parsons showing up for the teammate.
It doesn't do any good. I mean, you can do it.
Well, he's going to be here. We know he's going to be here for 3 more years. After that,
you can take that to the bank. If you can't take anything, you take that to the bank.
After that, he'll be a Philadelphia Eagles second Dak over and over again. We'll
get a deal done. Maybe if he would have kept his number.
Or Washington Commander. Nah, listen, man. We'll talk more of that after the game. As Jerry basically went Human Torch on the Stephen A. Smith show podcast. No wondering why he's going into that guy who's referring to Cowboy fans as the toe jam underneath Shannon Sharp's feet. That was one of the remarks he made about Cowboy fans. Also, human excrement, football doo-doo.
What are you talking about?
Stephen A. Smith referring to Cowboy fans over the years as cockroaches of the NFL. Been doing interviews once again with that guy. I tell you how bad it's gone for Jerry Jones. Moving on to the game. The Cowboys play their best game. Listen, Joe Milton.
What a good game by Joe Milton.
Yeah, we've been talking about maybe Joe Milton may be in trouble. He may save himself in this game. His best game basically since the Cowboy the Patriot game he had last season that didn't mean nothing. It cost the head coach his job against the Buffalo Bills. He was 10 of 18 for 132 yards walk. His highest quarterback rating as a pro, he was 97.5 today. So a good quarterback ran through a touchdown, no turnovers. That's the good thing. He had no turnovers in this game. Threw the deep ball well. I like what Shotty did. He put him in some read options tonight. Made him a running quarterback, use his feet, and just let him sit back there trying to be a pocket passer because he's not a pocket passer. He's a guy that's going out there.
No, well,
That's basically
we know that. He'll never be confused as that.
Just as much as his arm to get positive yardage in the league. He did that. I think he ran for 33 yards and a touchdown. So he ran for a touchdown and threw for one. Deuce Vaughn had his best game in the preseason. 10 carries for 42 yards, 4.2 yards a carry. We also saw the debut of Jadon Blue, the rookie 5th round.
Oh man, that boy
also,
good.
Yeah, also had a touchdown. He had 9 carries, 5 yards today. Also a good night for Ryan Flournoy, who's trying to stay on the team. He had 4 catches, 45 yards, all 5 targets in this game. Also, Jalen Brooks caught a touchdown pass. He's trying to stay on the team. Not so good for a guy named Josh Kelly. 1 catch for 6 yards. Probably gonna be on a even on the practice squad. Princeton Fant didn't do nothing. Jalen Croper probably got himself cut, if not the practice squad. Same thing with Trayshawn Holden. He dropped the pass. He had 2 catches with 22, but he alligated on the pass. Not so good. I think Jalen Brooks, like I said, helped himself. Riviano Fairweather, the tight end number 45, had a big catch. I think he helped himself get on the team tonight, Walt. As for the defense, this kid, what is this kid's name? James Houston. He had a nice night. Helped himself a lot tonight, making the team tonight. Also, who was this other kid? Shamar James had a good night. Helped himself a lot if he wanted to try to make this team tonight. Also,
oh wait a minute, we got some comments here to read. 3 more years of Parson. Dak will be out of the league in three or less years. Wow, that's harsh. Milton needs to run I'm guessing the ball, the Lamar Jackson offense if he takes over. Milton isn't close to Lamar, more like Cam. He's got the arm of Cam.
Let's pump the brakes here. I heard like Cam, like Lamar.
I've seen 2 good players who for Joe Milton. My lord,
Joe Milton. If Joe Milton can become Quincy Carter, he's doing good. And so he can become Quincy Carter. He's actually doing good. Let's pump the brakes on that. He had a nice night tonight. He used his legs, but let's pump the brakes on that. I think we putting the cart way above the horse on that one. Also another guy who had a good night. Well, I'm gonna shout out this guy. Had a good night. Mike Smith Jr., number 39, had a good night. Tackled well. He's cornerback. Had 8 tackles, 4 solo. He was hitting fools, man. So he did a good job in keeping and making sure that he stayed on this football thing. With the injuries the Cowboys got in secondary, especially starting the season, I think he may have made his football team. He was on the chop list. I think he may have made it tonight. As far as that, as far as anything else, Will Greer, he may be on the practice squad. I don't think the Cowboys are going to keep 3 quarterbacks. They usually keep 2, but who knows? They may keep 3. But Will Greer may make the practice squad. He may get cut. We'll find out on Tuesday as the Cowboys once again win this game. 31. Hiccuping. 2-13.
Man, I tell you what. Let's look at some. Let's go into the stats and facts of this one. You know, I can tell you, man. I was over there at that practice on Wednesday night, man. So I got to see some good stuff out there. I got to see the one-handed catch from CeeDee Lamb from Dak Prescott. I got to see some Joe Milton passes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm
Go
ashamed
ahead.
you couldn't tape it because
Well,
certain owner
well,
was up in his feelings.
I wasn't able to tape anything, but I do have some footage of the practice. But I did not,
Yeah,
I
you
did not
did per se.
take any
You
punishment,
per se.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
per
say.
se. He was-
Let's just say the footage kind of fell in my lap, as you say.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It always happens. Sometimes something
To
always
quote
falls.
the great to quote the great Vince McMahon, let's just say I just got a hand in some footage. That's all it is. Man. All right, let's go to some well, we gotta pull it up first. Let's go to the let's do some stats and facts. I'm actually excited to talk about these numbers.
All right. Stats and facts brought to you by me, myself, and I am Walt Chisholm. Hey, Walt Chisholm. Let's get to the team stats. The Cowboys had 20 first downs in this game compared to 19 for the Falcons. Third down efficiency, Cowboys were 4 for 11 on third down. The Falcons were 7 of 14. That's 50%. The Cowboys were 1-1 for fourth down. The Falcons were 0 of 1. Total plays, the Falcons ran 63 plays. Cowboys 54. Falcons 332 total yards to the Cowboys 285. Both teams, the Cowboys had 11 total drives. The Falcons had 10. Both teams were 5.3 yards per play on the night. Passing yards, the Falcons had 185 passing yards to the Cowboys 163. Yards per pass, Cowboys were 6.5 yards per pass to the Falcons 5.8. The Cowboys did get 2 interceptions on the night from the Falcons. Sacks, the Cowboys sacked the Falcons 2 times for 13 yards. Falcons only had 1 sack for 9 yards in this game. Rushing, I was very interested in this. The Falcons had a good night rushing again. The Cowboys rush defense still on that ass tip. They gave up 147 tonight, but they did give 122 yards on the ground. Total rushing attempts, 31 rushing attempts for the Falcons to 29 rushing attempts for the Cowboys. Yards per rush, Falcons were 4.7 to the Cowboys 4.2. Red zone, interesting seeing this. The Cowboys good red zone night. They were perfect. They were 3 of 3 in red zone efficiency tonight. The Falcons they were 0 for 3 tonight. Penalties, the Falcons were 8 for 77 to the Cowboys 11 for 85 yards. That's what you get when you have a bunch of third and fourth stringers and some guys who are not going to make the team play. Like I said, total turnovers. The Cowboys did not commit a turnover tonight, so that's pretty good to the Falcons too. Time of possession. We talked about how the Ravens had 40 minutes of time of possession. The Cowboys still lost the time of possession battle tonight, but then instead of 40 minutes, they only gave up 33 minutes and 28 seconds to the Falcons, and the Cowboys themselves had 26 minutes and 32 seconds tonight. Let's get to the box score, if you will. Pretty sure Walt's looking forward to this.
Oh yeah.
Joe Milton, 10 of 18, a buck 32, 7.3 yards per pass. Had one tutty, no turnovers in the game, no interceptions.
Yeah, but go read that again. Read that last part again.
No interceptions tonight.
Whoa,
Joe Milton. So he probably just about eased himself into that backup position because boy, we thought he was cut man walking after that Baltimore Ravens game. I mean, my God. Or a guy who needed to save his neck, who got a reprieve on, who got to stay on execution. It was Joe Milton. He had a 97.5 QBR rating. Will Greer, he was 4-6 from of the game. He had 40 yards. He had 6.7 yards per completion. He got sacked one time for 9 yards. He had an 85.4 QBR rating. Deuce Vaughn, 10 carries for 42 yards. 4.2 yards a carry. I don't know if that's going to save him. He may be one of those close casualty cuts because the Cowboys have so many running backs on the night. So, but we'll find it. You'll find out Tuesday night. Joe Milton the third, like I said, he also not only he threw for a touchdown, he ran for a touchdown. 4 carries, 33 yards, 8.3 yards per carry, a touchdown on the night. His longer rushing attempt tonight was 18 yards. Jadon Blue, his first game in, 9 carries for 25 yards. He had a tutty.
Oh my God!
He had
I hate
2.8 yards.
But it appears that the throwing of the sex toys has traveled to the NFL now. Looks like the Tennessee game tonight. A sex toy was thrown on the field tonight, a green one, just like they were in the WNBA game.
I mean, man,
now they've made it over to the NFL.
I mean, my goodness, man. Guys. People just throwing away their dildos. I mean, must be a bad product. But anyway, speaking of a good product,
I'm using the term sex toy, but okay, if you want to go with that other term, that's fine.
Well, that is what it is. I mean, unless you got some another equipment that was thrown out there. But anyway, speaking of equipment that was thrown out there, my guy 3-6 Phil Maffa, he had 2 carries for 16 yards in the night. He also had a tutty on the night. So Milton, Blue, and Maffa all had touchdowns on the night. I expect those 3 guys to make the team. Will Greer, he scrambled 3 times for 4 yards, and Malik Davis. He'll probably be on the practice squad, if not on somebody else's practice squad. He has had 1 carry for 2 yards. He'll probably be a casualty on Tuesday or probably early in that, probably during the weekend. As for the Cowboys receiving, Ryan Flournoy, I think he made the team tonight. 4 catches, 45 yards, 11.3 yards per catch. He had off 5 targets. His long was 16 yards. Rivero, Fairweather, 2 catches for 41 yards. He may have pushed himself for making the team. 20 yards per catch. He had a long catch of 25 yards, a big-time catch off 2 targets. Jalen Brooks, I think he made the team also. 2 catches for 35 yards and a tutty off 3 targets. Trayshawn Holden, I don't think he made the team. He may make the practice squad. 2 catches for 22 yards off 4 targets. Jalen Cropper, I can believe not, he probably didn't make the team. There was 1 catch for 11 yards off 1 target. But his overall preseason has been bad. Even on returns, he got creamed on 1 return. Well, I mean, it was head-to-head collision. Preston Font, 1 catch for 7 yards on the night. He probably didn't make the team. Josh Kelly also probably didn't make the team. He may make the practice squad. 1 catch for 6 yards off 2 targets. Tyler Neville, 1 catch for 5 yards. He probably didn't make the team also on the night off 1 target. As for the defense, like I said, Mike Smith, Jr., the defensive back, he probably made the team. 8 total tackles, 4 loss. He was hitting the mess out of fools. He also had 1 pass defense. Buddy Johnson did himself well. I'm trying to make this team. The linebacker, 7 total tackles, 3 solo on the night. Robert Rochelle, 7 total tackles, 2 solo on the night, 2 pass defense. He was DB back. He may have made the team. Michael Jimada, 6 total tackles, 4 solo. We'll see if he made the team. Justin Barron, 6
a lot of names on this. A lot of names on this defense tonight. A lot of players played tonight.
Yeah, Barron. He had 3 total tackles. Don't know if that was enough for him to make the team. Darius Harris, I think he made the team. Number 47, 6 total tackles, 2 solo. Shamar James, he should make the team. 5 total tackles. The former Gator had 2 solo. Also had a pass defense. And I think he had an interception tonight also. Perion Renfrey, 4 total tackles, 2 solo, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss and a pass defense. Also had 2 quarterback hits. We'll see if he made the team. James Houston, I think he made the team. He's been balling all preseason. 3 total tackles, 2 solo, 1 sack, 2 total tackles for loss. Also had a quarterback hit. Cameron Hall, 3 total tackles, 2 solo, 1 pass defense. Mozzie Smith, we'll see. It's not a good look if you're a first round pick and you're sitting up there playing.
We have to stress this to you. We have to stress this to you as a starter, and you're in the very last game of a preseason game that doesn't matter, and you are playing big minutes.
Yeah, we'll see.
The organization feels like they have not seen enough from you, and they want to see if you worth it.
Yeah. We'll see if he's a bust or not. He's on the team on Tuesday. 3 total tackles, 2 solo, but he had a big tackle for loss. But we'll see. Elijah Clark, 3 total tackles, 2 solo, 1 tackle for loss. Tommy Askabu, 3 total tackles, 2 solo for loss. Israel McQuamu, 2 total tackles, 1 solo. Jadon Blue, he also he had a tackle. Zion Childress had 2 total tackles, 1 solo. Denzel Daxon, 2 total tackles. Troy Pride Jr. had a tackle and a solo. Jalen Cropper had a tackle also. Let's see who else. Tyler Neville also had a tackle in this game. Also, as we go down here, Shamar James, like I say, he had an interception on this game. Robert Rochelle, number 30, he also had an interception on this game. Deuce Vaughn had a kick return for 22 yards. Jalen Cropper had 2 punt returns for 21 yards, 10.5 average. And Brandon Aubrey, he kicked the 64-yarder. Tonight.
Hey, we gotta get him ready because we need to get that 70-yarder to in the regular season. You know that the other one didn't count. We need him to kick that. We need to kick a 70-yarder in the regular season. We gotta get him ready.
I got a feeling we need to get him ready. I got a feeling Brandon Aubrey gonna be kicking a lot of field goals on the 4th.
What? Why do you say? Wait a minute. Why you say that?
Be kicking a lot of field goals on the 4th. I don't think we'll be seeing a lot of tutties for the Cowboys. You're gonna see a lot of Brandon Aubrey kicking a lot of field goals in that game.
They say Brandon Aubrey gonna be limping at the every game for all them field goals you had to kick.
Yeah, you want to talk about athlete's foot? Brandon Aubrey gonna be the epitome of that after the 4th.
Hey, Kenny, he gonna be kicking so much. He gonna say, Jerry, you trying to pay you gonna pay Mike over me?
Over me, yeah. And Jerry gonna say, Jerry gonna say, hey, as long as your agent not involved, we got a deal. Also, Brian Anger,
as long as they not Mulligetta.
5 punts tonight. He's long with 53 yards, and that's your stats and facts of his 31-13 win by the Dallas Cowboys, improving a record of 1-2 to the Falcons 0-3. Next up for the Cowboys, September 4th. They'll have a week off against the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Aubrey, get your foot ready. Get your foot ready.
Get it ready. Get it ready. Get it ready, Brandon Aubrey. You know why, Brandon Aubrey? Because we're gonna need you. September 4th. We're back, Kendrick. The bFb DFW pre-halftime and post-game is back alive September 4th.
Yeah, man.
On the pregame show, we're going to have young Dylan from Nickelodeon. We're going to go out there on ring ceremony night and hand these Philadelphia Eagles a hot L at the hand of Brandon Aubrey and his leg.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Join me, Walt, Sham, young Dylan, and Richie Rodriguez on pre-halftime post. And you see him now, Richie Rodriguez gonna be joining us, man. I ain't seen him in 5 years.
Oh man, yeah, you found him. You found him. But join us live September 4th, pre-halftime and post-game show for the Cowboys and Eagles season opener right here on bFb DFW. Of course, if you haven't done yet, go subscribe. YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, all of them at bFb DFW. Oh, and TikTok too, at bFb DFW. If you haven't done so, go do so right now. Kendrick, serious question. Does Mozzie Smith make the team?
Yeah, I think he squeaks in, but he squeaks in. Because
squeaks in.
He squeaks in because nobody else has really done nothing much to probably put him out. But for him to be out there on the last game of the preseason tells you, all you need to know that it wasn't a done deal. But I think he played good enough to get in, to not get in the 53-man roster.
Speaks volumes, doesn't it?
Yeah, speaks volume. I told you, quit drafting these players out of Michigan. Ain't none of them worked out for the Cowboys. All started with Taco Charlton.
Oh my God! Please don't go back that far.
Yeah, man. What's Scooney doing? He's a fellow Michiganer. Has he done anything?
I think we've all agreed. No more Michigan players.
Yeah, no more Michigan players, man. Good Lord.
Oh man, yeah. Well, Mozzie was a first round pick, and now he's looking to be first round eliminated from the Dallas Cowboys after performance like this. 2 bad games. We need Big Extra Plug to play defense tackle, not Mozzie. Well, he just got out of jail about a couple hours ago. I don't know if he's ready to go. Brandon Arbor will be kicking so much his toes will be looking like LeBron. Oh, come on, man.
Capazzo. It must be Cowboy season. Capazzo in mid-season form.
Yeah, he is. I predict 8-9 season when the Cowboys sit down Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders, 2 average running backs for the preseason. That should tell you everything.
Yeah, that's 2 average running backs right there. It shouldn't take long. It shouldn't take long for Maffa and Blue to take them starting spots, because I'm telling you, them just guys. Those just guys.
This is true. But yes, Miles Sanders. Oh, they said Jaden Blue got hurt tonight.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he got hurt.
Well, he's got what? 2 weeks to get right. 13 days.
Technically a week. Technically a week.
He's got 30. Well, no, because they don't play next week.
That's what I'm saying. He technically got a week.
Yeah, so to get right. So yeah. He'll be on the team. We'll see what his status is. Hopefully, it's not too serious. It's not too
number
serious.
Number one question that's sweeping the nation right now, Kendrick. Should Dak Prescott have taken the field at some point in the preseason?
I feel so, but listen, ever since Tony Romo broke his back in the summer.
We've seen Dak play in preseason games before, though. We have seen
2016. Yeah, but when he started making that money, he started getting up with that money.
Yeah, well, I say when you got $60 million, when he's worth $60 million, now he can't be on the field. Somebody, my buddy who we driving me around, he said, well, Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow played. I said, but yeah, they good quarterbacks, but they ain't making $60 million. I said, when they start making over $60 million, I bet you won't see their ass playing either.
They ain't good quarterbers. They actually better quarterbacks than Dak Prescott.
They are better quarterbacks. They're great quarterbacks, but they ain't making $60 million, so they can be on the field.
That's the only thing Dak got on me. He makes $60 million. That let you know all you need to know.
Yeah. So they can they need to be on the field, but Dak don't. We can't afford $60 million to be hurt again.
Well,
my Lord. Listen, did you see those first 2 Joe Milton games? If he goes down, it's up. I mean, it's down. It ain't up. It's down.
Well, if he goes down, man, hey, man, let's give. Listen. I'm be scouting Arch Manning all season at the University of Texas.
Listen. Are you talking about future Dallas Cowboy Arch Manning?
Yeah, I mean, if Dak goes down early in this season, hey, boy, start looking at University of Texas.
Listen to me now. If Dak Prescott go down in this season, there will not be a funeral home that can fix him, because this city is go haywire.
So everybody start looking at University of Texas football games this season, because that's your next quarterback, Arch Manning.
I don't think he's gonna come out next year, though. I think
I think he is gonna come out.
I don't know. I think he's gonna stand to make a lot of money in college over the next.
I think they're gonna take him out because I'll put it this way: he'll come out if the right team is right where he wants to go. If it ain't, he'll stay in.
Oh, he's only 21. He can play. He can stay in there another year or two.
If it's the right team, say for instance, if the Rams don't work, if what's called back not working out and the Rams spoonball this season, he's coming out. He'll go to LA. he'll go to New Orleans. If the New Orleans Saints bomb out this season, yeah, he'll come out. He'll come out.
Well, New Orleans, that's home for him.
He'll come out. But let's say if let's just say Cleveland bombs out, he ain't coming out. He'll stay in.
That won't happen. They got Shador. They're not bombing out.
Yeah, okay, they got Shador, nothing else. Nothing else.
Even if they do bomb out, they're not going to get. They're not getting another quarterback.
You thought he was running for his life in Colorado with a bad offensive line.
He was running for his life in the preseason game, so
he's gonna be running for his life. That's not a good football team.
On Wednesday night, you definitely want to tune in because that's the night we're going to be giving our NFC, AFC predictions, playoff predictions, and Super Bowl prediction and championship prediction.
I got a shocker for you. Get ready. Get ready. I got a shocker for you.
Oh God.
I got a shocker for you. And it's not in a good way. Somebody
You know what? I'm actually gonna give you your credit because what was that a couple years ago? You had the Lions going all the way to the what's name when nobody else did. You called it. I'm actually giving you your credit on that.
Yeah, man. But trust me, it's gonna be going the other way. I got a team that not only not gonna make the playoffs.
Oh God.
They're gonna have a high draft pick in next season.
Oh my God.
You won't believe it. As the world turns, and it's not the Cowboys.
Well, we know you'll wear Dallas gear, but then put us down. We know.
Hey, I'm just joining the club.
Browns win the Super Bowl. Chicken, come on, man. Don't do this, chicken. Don't do this, chicken.
Listen, they got a better chance of what's called coming back and having his own masseuse, being back out there. Then they got to win the Super Bowl. But join us, man. Join us.
Yes, it is going to be a great night. We're gonna do that Wednesday night, about 8 o'clock. We're gonna give our NFC, AFC division predictions, then playoffs, then Super Bowl, then championship predictions. Hey, have they done the top 100 yet?
I think so. I think they do that before
Who's
Hold on, they may have, I don't know. They may do that before the season starts.
They usually do. I have not seen anything.
Well, I can tell you this. I can tell you this much.
What?
I can tell you this much. I doubt it'd be a Cowboy in the top 10.
All right, let's do that. Let's see if we can top 100. They haven't done. I don't think they've done. They haven't done the what's the name yet. Maybe that comes out this week. Yeah, they only have done up 30 to 21.
Okay.
Let's see if any Cowboys are in that. No Cowboys within the range of 30 to 21.
Well, no shocker there.
Just calm down a second there, pal.
Well, no shocker there, man. You know Dak Prescott won't be in that.
It says that it will conclude on September 1st, 2025. So. Let's see. What number are they? Okay. The list. Jaden Dane. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any Cowboys on the list right now? Oh, CD Lamb comes in number 35.
Well, that's probably high. I think. Well, no, Michael Parsons be higher. Michael Parsons be in the top 20.
Actually, Michael Parsons is up under him at 36.
Oh, well, that's it. That's all. That's as much as you'll see. That's as much as you'll see. You don't see nobody else. That's as high as you gonna go.
You might can see somebody else down here.
I'm telling you, that's high as you gonna go.
You might can see somebody else down here.
Yeah, okay.
See some names.
Yeah, okay. Who?
Oh, look! Ironically, there he is. I found him.
Who?
Number 79, Dak Prescott.
Oh, that was a charity. How you gonna put how bad the league gotta be? You put a guy who only played 8 games in the top 100. How bad the league you gotta be? Was quarterback play that bad? Oh, my God. Was quarterback play that bad this season? Last season?
Man, you talk about a fall off. I think Dak was in like the top 15 last year. Now he's number 79. My Lord.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. His top 100 is higher than at least higher than his what he make. What he make a season?
Wait a minute.
He couldn't even go higher than what he make.
Wait a minute.
He couldn't go higher than what he make.
CeeDee Lamb fell. Wait a minute. Goddamn. He was number 16 last year. Now number 79.
Well, Michael's in the top 10.
Michael was 17.
Oh,
and fell
okay.
to 36. CeeDee Lamb was actually number 13 and fell to 35. My Lord.
Yeah, no wonder Jerry put out.
I mean, hold on.
No
That's not as bad as going from 16 to 79.
No wonder Jerry put out that Netflix special to relive the good old days. He said, "Boy, I remember I used to have players. I remember I have players here.
God,
I remember, boy, when in the 90s, boy, I used to have top 10 players all around.
It's hey, Capasso, you thinking like I'm thinking? It's bad to be number 79 and make $60 million.
Make $60 million, boy. Make $60 million. No wonder Jerry's eyes red every time you see him.
No jokers be ready.
No wonder Jerry's eyes red every time he see him.
Hey, everybody talk. Why you talking about Dak? No wonder Jerry Jones get up there and say, I paid a guy last year and I only got 6 or 7 games out of him.
Yeah, man, he made $60 million. He's number 79. He's number 79. He's number 79.
Hey, Micah, you on this list too at 30-something. He say, you got the nerve to be asking me for money. You was 16 or 17,
man.
30.
What is hold on, Brandon Auburn's not on the list?
Oh, man. For this year?
Brandon Auburn may be the highest one up there.
He might be the highest player. Deron Bland was on here last year. He's not. I don't think he made the list.
Deron Bland was hurt all last year. He didn't make it.
Okay. Oh man, hold on.
It's over. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about his wins and how the what they like to call it, the window is shut closed. It's shut closed.
It's slowly but surely closing.
No, it's shut closed. It's shut closed January 14th, 2024, when you were down 27-0 to the Green Bay Packers in the playoff game at home. We hit the number 2 seed. It's shut closed. It's shut closed.
God, dog, that joker fell all the way to 79. My Lord.
It's shut closed. That man making $61 million. It's shut closed. The only way you can reset, you got to trade that man.
Come on, man.
Listen, we talked about this. Listen, the quarterback and the 2 receivers for the Philadelphia Eagles make less money than the starting quarterback for the Cowboys. They just want to
and won Super Bowl.
Together they make less money than Dak Prescott.
And won a Super Bowl. My Lord.
All right, man. So let's get on out. I gotta get on.
Gotta catch a plane in the morning, huh?
Yeah.
A direct flight. Oh man. All right, man. Jesus Christ. I needed that laugh. All right, man. So okay, we'll be back Sunday, I believe.
Sunday?
Yep. Sunday afternoon, because the Wings are going to be taking on the Valkyries, and maybe it'll be me and Tovash. We don't know yet. Haven't gotten an email back to confirm. Maybe the CPC don't want us back. So we could be live. We could be live.
Hot dog day on that one day. It's gonna be dollar hot dog day.
That's Wednesday night.
It should be every night if you want to get them fans in there. It should be every night. You can try to get paid. Hey, you need to make it free everything. Free everything. Free coach, free soda, free nachos, free everything. Free shirts. Clearance sale.
You know, so okay, so we'll be back Sunday, and then like I said, Wednesday, we'll be back with our famous prediction show. But until then, keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars, always do what's best for business. If we don't see you around, then we'll see you around live Sunday evening after the Wings take on the Golden State Valkyries.
I wish you guys nothing but best. The ceiling is the roof.